This is the stuff that should give you goosebumps.
You deserve it all, you deserve it all, baby. You deserve it all, you deserve it all, baby. You deserve it all, you deserve it all, baby. You deserve it all, you deserve it all, baby.
Hey vlog, today is all about education. I'm spending the morning with entrepreneurs that have come over from the Czech Republic on a incubator where they're expanding their businesses to New York City. It's an incredible program, and I'm just coming to spend 3 hours with them to talk about how to build successful businesses, the foundations, really people orientated, of course, because that's my space. And but I'm going to share a lot about my journey and talk to them about my key things: vision, mission, values, outcome profiles, functional structures that actually work, and some of the traps that I see entrepreneurs fall into every single day, and I have also fallen into myself. So I'm keen to hang out with some fellow entrepreneurs today, and especially international ones. It's very cool, so join me.
So we have Sel, Helen, and the team from What's Next PX tongue twister, what is it? And they're going to be doing some founder training. Sel, I know, made a name for herself in the Australian ecosystem, has made the long trip over to New York and is expanding her business, so very much in a very similar boat, as she said in her video, as you all. And so very excited and thankful that she can spend a large chunk of the day today running this workshop. So
Cool. Thank you. Thank you. I don't need a clap. But, oh yeah, okay. Woo-hoo. I always like to first focus on Richard Branson because I think he's our entrepreneur that we all look up to. Would you agree? You know, he's not only done incredible things, but he's also an incredible human being for what he's doing for our world. And so whilst there's other amazing entrepreneurs, some of them probably aren't ones that we should necessarily be learning too much from, but I think Richard Branson is one of them. And a few years ago, I was lucky enough to go and spend time on his island, Necker Island, and it was his 65th birthday, and there was about 15 Australian entrepreneurs that went over for a sort of like a innovation, leadership, knowledge gathering. We spent 5 days there, and the reason I'm sharing this is because I made some observations about Richard, and one of the ones was we would sit around every day and we would have different speakers who were incredible in their own right. So we had people like the founder of WordPress, and we had an astronaut, and like amazing people. And we all sat there, as you can imagine, with our notebooks, ready to take all the information that we could. And he did exactly the same thing. He would always have his notebook with him, always writing notes in every session, just like the rest of us. And I remember sitting there and sort of listening but watching him because he's right there and you want to observe someone who's been so incredible. And I was like, you know what? He's just like anyone else. He's just learning, soaking it all up. And it made me think, the really successful people are the ones that are always open to learning from anyone, no matter how successful they may be. And so I always like to share that before an education session, because if he can learn, then we can all learn. But I'll tell you something else about that trip, because I think one of the traps of entrepreneurship, or one of the things that I think, and it's funny what we're just joking about, is it's really important to stay grounded as an entrepreneur and stay humble, because there's a lot of money flying around these days, and there's a lot of glam and buzz around being an entrepreneur, but ultimately it's not that. It's hard work, and it's really important to stay humble. And one of the things I noticed when I was on the island was that there was some incredibly successful people, next level, in relation to not only their businesses and their personal wealth, but what they're contributing to the world. And what I noticed when I was standing around sort of interacting was that I thought, you know what, if someone just got dropped off here right now and didn't know who anyone was, they would have no idea how incredibly impressive and successful these people are, because they were so humble and down to earth. Because I'm all about sustainable, profitable business. I'm really not interested in anything else. I want all of your businesses to still be around in 5, 10, 15, 20 years, Your biggest asset is your story. The story of where you came from, and how that led you to create the business you're in, or why you joined the business you're in, and what it means. What's the purpose of it? What impact are you trying to have in the world? This is something that costs you nothing and will drive and lead your culture without any cost. No pay increases, no extra money on perks. This is one of the most powerful things that you have, is your story. So I plead with you to get clear on your story. Why you are who you are, your background, how you grew up. What was your family like when you were growing up? What happened to you? What was the shitty things that happened when you were growing up? What were the amazing things that have led you to then study what you studied, or choose not to follow a path that you wish you had? And what got you into this business, or made you start this business? And what are the things about you? Because ultimately your business is you. It's come from you. Money, it's like, show me some resourcefulness first, and then if you utilize every resource available to you, then we'll look at it. It's a great way to keep a business lean, but it's also great to keep them creative and thinking for the business, you know. And it's a great life skill that you can impart on your employees. So, but I love your self-awareness around the communication, that you know can get caught stuck in your little space. And you know, as I talked about right at the beginning, telling your story, like that's the stuff that matters.
I love the fact that your focus on people can actually materialize happen by a series of very practical steps.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I learned from your presentations today. And then this is the ways to achieve that. So this is to have start building up a package which helps.
Yes.
So your own toolkit as you started with.
Awesome.
And the best advice I've received was nothing really surprising. Was do not lie.
I like it. Do not lie. I thought it was great. Like they were just really engaged, and whenever I asked them to share, they shared with thought, and so far, very quickly, just had really good feedback. I love working with entrepreneurs, you know, that are doing things that make a difference. Like it's a privilege. Okay, closing out on today's vlog. Doing my favourite thing, which is learning about other people's businesses and their journeys. And so young entrepreneurs that are just starting out, ones have been in business for 24 years, every story I absolutely love. I feel so privileged to be a business owner and entrepreneur. Every day I'm grateful for this opportunity, and it's just unreal to be able to learn about others and, you know, just hear what they do and why and where they came from and their journey. It's the best job in the world. And what's even better is you guys get to come along with me. And if you're not subscribed, what do they need to do, Train? Subscribe, because this is cool. New York City with all these business owners, it's unreal. I'm pumped.